So I haven't done this in a while, but I figured I could since it's a pretty big thing. Taco Bell has a bunch of old stuff that I never had when I was a kid. So I figured I could just taste test them and we'll see how it goes. I got one chili cheese burrito, one 7-layer burrito, and one double-decker taco. So this is probably the double-decker, I would guess, because it's not a burrito. And it looks to be a normal taco with maybe it's refried beans on the outside. So I'm wondering why this is a fancy one. But I do like how it does have the, you know, the crunchy inside, soft on the outside. That is good. But they do already have the, I don't remember what it's called, but they have this, but instead of refried beans, it's cheese, which I normally get. I don't know why. I haven't had it in a couple weeks since I've been on vacation. But this thing kind of already exists. This crunchy and then soft. And I feel like the cheese will be better than refried beans. But I'll give it a shot. So you can see here, normal taco and then the refried beans. I assume that this would be the first iteration of the crunchy soft. But we'll see. Yeah, so kind of just as I thought. I come to Taco Bell really for the nacho cheese. So whatever they have it called, it's called like a, I don't even know. I would order it like a couple times a week. It's only $2 to get the cheese on the sides. But they brought this taco back and it's $3. It's $2.99. So I definitely picked the cheaper and better tasting one. Because I don't really like Taco Bell refried beans. It makes me like get backed up in the stomach. I don't know why. No other refried beans do. Okay, so now we got this one. And this one, it's not, I don't want to say it's big, right? Because Taco Bell these days isn't very big. But this is probably the 7-layer burrito. Because I would guess the chili one is going to be smaller. Also, I can feel something cold here. So it's probably, I forgot to order without sour cream. You know, ordering stuff these days is so fast. You just press the plus button and it adds it to the order that I kind of skipped the customization phase. So, this is a 5-layer burrito, but it also has guacamole and I'm not sure what else, but something else inside of it as well. Unless it's the cheesy, what was it called? Chili cheese? Unless it's that one. Yeah, this one, again, I don't really understand it personally. I'm getting a lot of stuff that is like, now you get like, I guess lettuce. So I think it's guacamole and lettuce that get added, but I don't know if you can tell, but at the very top is the guacamole. So they've added like 0 of it. So you don't taste it. I don't even know if there's nacho cheese in this one. I feel like whoever made this might have messed it up. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't have nacho cheese in it normally. There's also no sour cream, which I like, but I don't think people would like that. I guess this one also has rice, which is a layer. Yeah, I don't know. This is like a healthier option, I guess you could say. But it doesn't have much flavor. Yeah, I don't know. Not much flavor, really. Again, it tastes like more refried beans than anything else. Which, again, I like refried beans. I like the flavor of them. But I'm not really at Taco Bell for refried beans. Okay, so I was right. This last one is a bit of a smaller guy. These are all $3 at my Taco Bell. I know Taco Bell has different pricing everywhere. Here at mine, they're all $3. I think also the Doritos Cool Ranch taco is $3 as well, which might be the same price as the nacho cheese taco. I'm not sure. But this guy here, let's see what's up. It's really interesting how I could, if I wanted to, change the picture. So when you bite into this, it looks like this. But if I were to just push on the back, it looks like there's so much more food. Because when you bite into it, it really closes up. You kind of like cauterize the end, you know? I would say this is pretty good though. I like this. It tastes like, rice and like kidney beans, and then they threw on some Taco Bell hot sauce, because you can definitely taste that there is some sort of sauce here that is not natural, but it does taste good. It's like if you were to order chili and then say, you know what, I want it more spicier, I'm gonna add hot sauce. Because what I like here is I can taste the chili flavor, I can taste the hot sauce flavor, and I can also taste just like a little bit of cheese flavor. It's not the nacho cheese, of course, but you can kind of taste that shredded cheese that's coming through. So yeah, this is a pretty good burrito. Of the three here, this is the only one that's really different from anything currently on their menu. The biggest downside, obviously, is the size. Now, it is more packed than the bigger ones, but I think still in total, there is less inside than the others. But this one's way better. Because again, I think the 7-layer seems like a downgrade from the 5-layer. I almost think they messed up my 7-layer. That like it shouldn't be like it was. And if that is what it is supposed to be, that's just a bad burrito. And the 5-layer is just better. I normally order the 5-layer without sour cream. So if you like sour cream, you can still get it in that. I think the double-decker taco. Oh, I know why. The cheesy one's called a double stack, I believe. I think the double decker is worse than the double stack, which is worse than the cheesy gordita crunch, but that one is a couple dollars more. So, you know, I'm not telling people to go get that one, but yeah, the double layers with cheese is better than double layer with baked refried beans. And then this chili one I think is pretty good. So, you know, interesting food review. People have been talking about these things for many years, right? They're like, they've been off the menu, bro. We need them back. And of all of those, I see why people want the chili thing. Personally, I would be much more of a fan of just ordering chili at like Wendy's or something. But I think there is like a cheese flavor that comes through here that you don't get at other fast food chili. Plus, I can understand people wanting it in a burrito form versus just a bowl. I'm apparently good with bowls. You know, my ice cream instead of a cone, put it in a bowl. Go to Chipotle, I get a bowl instead of a burrito. Usually you get more when you order in a cup or a bowl or something like that. So that's why I do it. Plus, I don't really need the tortilla or the cone or whatever it is. But yeah. On their menu, like I said, I didn't order the cool Dorito taco. They do have a double decker that uses the Cool Ranch instead of a normal taco in there. Though that's not going to help me. The refried bean is just kind of weird to add. They had I think it's called like apple empanada or something. It's like a dessert, which I didn't really care too much about. But at some point I'll get the Doritos Cool Ranch taco, Dorito Cool Ranch, just to see if I like it. As a kid, I used to love Cool Ranch Doritos, but over time, it just kind of phased out. Seemed like a flavor. I don't know if they changed it or if that was me. So I feel like the normal nacho cheese Dorito taco should just be better, probably. For like how its purpose works in a taco, it's probably just better. But yeah, so that's the food review. I know, some people have wanted that for a while, so there you go. Enjoy.